this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain.
South Carolina, 14. Georgia, 0.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He'll start this drive firing. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Got a man. It's Frazier. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Finds a tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end.
Wide open spaces. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line. Guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. They've put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hot mollies up front.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with it.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. We've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's at the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown Gamecocks. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down.
Georgia offense will take over. First and 10.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Rolling right and going deep. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Going to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Forced out of the pocket. Find some fresh air. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards, pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping them.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Got his man. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. Here's 1st and goal, and they can go to the locker room with a huge cushion. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. To the air, it's Sellers. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, South Carolina!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
Georgia, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air on 1st down. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown,
he's going to let one fly down the middle. They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which colored jerseys?
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out.
It's a seam wide open. Bust through behind his pad. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Branch. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding the...
He's going to fire deep. He caught it. Touchdown, Dogs! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll call for the fair catch here. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Now adjusting. The throw. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice...
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half.
Number 91, set to kick off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the run to start this second half. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Pressure coming. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the back. Got his man on the right. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Slipped Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. Fires left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's got him this time. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
God, he's annoying to play against. You think about it as a defense, I'm trying to cage you in, trying to keep you in the pocket, and then he's just whoop, 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 spinning all over the place, getting outside the pocket, making plays, and then you got to go chase him again, and again, and again. Just wears you out.
They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Stockton. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Snagged in the middle. It's Delton. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead. They're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Get it out on the screen. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that first down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Trying to find the end zone. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Got him downfield. He's loose. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. He's at... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia!
How about the aggressive play call backed up near your own end zone? Your quarterback drops back in the end zone. If he gets tackled, it's a safety, but it pays off. The defense is a little too aggressive, takes the big shot down the field, and he walks in for a 98-yard touchdown pass.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going deep. He's got it along the sideline. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Going to try to get it himself. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the end zone. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead.
Sneaks into the end zone.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Quickly complete. At midfield, he's got room. Found the seam on the left. Turning it on. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
PAT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another day.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And with that pass right there, dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. This QB's been dialed in.
Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Gamecocks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. A strike downfield. It's a running room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Frazier. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Georgia going up tempo. The give to the back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Touchdown, Dogs! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
And he made the extra point without problem. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score.
42, Georgia, 28.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
There he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. A jet sweep pass. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. To the air, it's Stockton. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that.
And he throws another interception. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They're working that left side. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And for the 5th time, the offense will go for it on 4th down. 2 for 4 so far. The Gamecocks get it past the sticks.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Sellers. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Branch. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
That last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I'll tell you what, really good job by the defense, having vision on the quarterback. And as soon as he threw that football, man, they broke on the football right away, didn't waste time, and got the running back on the ground for no gain.
He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Dogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. He'll take the deep shot. And it's caught inside the 15. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing. Yeah,
this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Going for 6. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Yeah, and they're trying to get something going here. Obviously, you got to make something happen quick late in the fourth quarter, and that might be their last chance, their last real shot. Now they turn the football over, and it's just not looking good. That clock is really working against them.
He's got it inside the 30. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it first and 10, threatening inside the 30. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Pocket breaking down. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He goes down after the short return, but won a play to get the football back. This drive will open from the 15. Looking for a man, it's Stockton. Under fire. That's caught, it's Thomas. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. The Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He might want another play. Out of the shotgun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw on first down. Extending the play. Fires on the move. Got a wide open receiver. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.